Hello, today we're going to talk a little bit about getting into Vectory and taking a look at the Vectory tutorial files. Um, on my screen here, you can see that I've got the Vectory software up. This is an application we want you to download and use with your Chromebook. But once you got the application up, it'll come and pop up like this. Now, on my particular one, I've been playing a little bit with Vectory itself, but to get the tutorials to go through and learn from the company, learn from the professionals how to use this software, it should pop open in the following area, but I'm going to show you how to open it up because it's always great to go back and find out and say, hey, I forgot how to do that. I need some help. So over here in the menu, if you click on that, just go on down to where it says help on the bottom here. And then on the help menu, you can see that over here it says onboarding tutorials and some other stuff here. We want to go to onboarding tutorials. And then right here in the welcome vectoring onboard tutorials, the first tutorial says how to get started with Vectory. This is the video I want you to watch. It's a little long, it's about 18 minutes. But what we want you to do is go through and follow along with the video. And then as you watch through the video, just kind of stop it, go ahead and manipulate or do that and work with it on the Vectory app. So if we click on here and tell it to start, it's going to go through, it's going to show you how to create the getting started, the 3D text that we see here. It's going to show you how to create these boxes, the materials, the sphere, a lot of the stuff that you'll see here in the background. They'll walk you through that whole entire process. The assignment that I want you to do is as you're going along and following along with this, instead of typing in here getting started, I want you to put your first and last name in there. I really don't care whether the vertical lettering here is your first name and then the lettering here on the horizontal side in front where it says started, and that's your last name or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But just change this into your first and last name. And then those other objects, I want you to create 5 more objects. So again, you can do a couple of different things in here. Spheres, if you look up in the objects menu over here, you're going to find there's a lot of opportunities to create different shapes, kind of similarly to what we're doing in 3ds Max. But you'll find that the interface works really cool. So as you select and create stuff over on the right hand side here, you're going to have drop down menus and how to create and adjust and change the textures, the shapes, the sizes, and so forth of the objects here in the middle. So it'll be similar, excuse me, in a couple of different ways, 3ds Max, but I think you'll find it's intuitively easier to work with than 3ds Max. So for this week, um, go through the process, start the getting started, change those texts to your name, and then create, again, 5 objects in here. You can see that we've got 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, and there's another one you can't quite see here in the screen that talks about using the array command. I wouldn't necessarily fool around with that, but you can. But we're looking for 5 additional objects just so you get to explore on how to use Vectory as part of the process. So click on that, and then as you walk through, you need more help. Let's say you're working with the basics and stuff. You can always jump back to these tutorials to kind of work you through the process. Have fun.